going to sew a tiny top for my doll. Find this pattern in the info box below and print it out. I'm going to cut it out and then I will be back. I'm going to take two kinds of fabric because I'm going to make it double-sided. So I want it in this blue area down here. And then I want this white one, and I'm going to put the good side to the good side right here. Like that. And I'm just going to place my paper and draw on the pattern. Like that. And now I'm going to cut it out with a tiny seam allowance. So I sewed the two parts all the way around here, left an opening right here. I did the same here, sewed all the way around and left a small opening here so I can turn it inside out, and I used a tiny back stitch for that. So I'm going to take my scissor and I'm going to cut off the corners here. And don't cut into your sewing thread. And I'm actually gonna do it in this corner as well. Like that. And then I'm just going in and turning it around. And I'm going to turn this one inside out as well. So I'm also cutting the corners on this piece. And here I am going to make a few smaller cuts, and do not cut into the thread. And here again I'm going to fold in this tiny edge here so that I have a nice edge, but I am going to put this one inside. So it's like this, and then I'm going to sew this end up close so it sits really nice, and I'm just gonna do that off camera because it's not that easy. I sewed this together on both sides so I have a nice seam, and I sewed all around the edges of this piece, and I'm gonna do that on this one. So I left the thread in from sewing this part together, and now I'm just going to take tiny stitches back and forth, and only back and forth, and I'm gonna turn this around for me to see a little better, and just tiny stitches back and forth here. So I sewed all the way around here. And now I'm going to take a snap fastener. There we go. And I'm going to sew in one in each end and sew them in right. So I'm gonna do that. And I'm sewing the other part on the other end. And as I want it to close like this, then I'm going to sew it on this side. So I'm going to put it down here. Now for the last piece of the sewing, I'm going to take this and I'm going to close it up like that. And I'm finding the middle on the front. I think that's right here. Yeah, that's pretty good. Open it up like that, and then I'm just going to sew these in, pull them together like this, and sew them in here with a tiny stitch. Place this piece here and sew until this corner, and again just in the blue fabric. And at the end I'm giving it a extra stitch like that. So the blue is connected to the blue now, and that's looking really good. So I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to cut off this free end here. Like that. And I'm going to turn it over here. And now I'm going to sew the white part to the white part. And I'm doing that with the stitch you see on top. First of all, I'm just going to catch over here a few times to make it ready. Like that. And then I'm just going to use the stitch I'm showing you here on the screen right now. And the little top is all done, and it's turnable, so you just open the snap here, if I can. There we go. And turn the inside out and snap it the other way around in the neck of your doll. And then you have the white top. Here I sewed a single sided top, so I just bent in the edges and sewed them nice and neat with a back stitch, and I did that all around. And on the top band here I placed the fabric double, just like we did on the other one, and then I turned this inside out and sewed off the ends. And on this one I just sew on these two straps on the middle of the ribbon and up tight, and that's all there is for a single-sided top. That's all there was to this little craft. I hope you like it.